Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. It is time for my regular Monday what sold over the weekend video. This weekend was really good, probably our best weekend ever. I'm also really proud of myself today because I think this is the earliest that I've ever gotten to do the video. Normally I do it, later in the day because there's so much shipping, but I managed to actually do a lot of the shipping yesterday, and then I woke up early and got a lot of it done this morning. So we've already been to 2 thrift shops, and now it's time to do the video. I'm also studying for exams, so I thought, I better still do the video, especially since we had such a great weekend. I think we did about $1,600 in sales, and we had sales on pretty much every platform that I sell on. In fact, oh, nope, not Etsy, but I had a sale on Mercari, sale on Bonanza, and then also multiple sales on Poshmark, probably over $100 in sales there. And then Amazon, I've really been bulking up my FBA inventory. So we did about $200 in sales from Amazon, but obviously the majority on eBay, so $1,600 all told across all the platforms, which is good for us. Like I said, best weekend that I've ever had, I think. And it really came as a surprise to me, especially since the week sort of started out slow. It's really rare for me at this point to have any day of the week be less than $100 in sales on eBay. And I had a couple days that were less than $100. I think one $70 day and then maybe like a $90 day or something. But like I said, that's really rare for us. So I was kind of concerned about how the rest of the week would go, so I was really happy that the weekend panned out pretty well. So go ahead and get started with what sold. So like I said, we had a sale on Bonanza, and those are always kind of fun sales because they just sort of pop up unexpectedly. I just have all of my eBay stuff linked to my Bonanza booth, and when something sells on Bonanza, it's then automatically removed from eBay. So the thing that sold on Bonanza was this little beach dress. The brand is Tropical Earth Tones. It's really cute. It's something you'd wear like to the pool or the beach. And it sold for $22, and I probably paid less than $1 for that. So that's off to its new home today. So this is, like I think I mentioned in my last video, that dresses are selling really well, especially like dresses that you'd wear to some sort of like outdoor event or a wedding, graduation, something like that. This is a J. Crew dress. It's like a strapless purple little sundress, and it's really cute, and it's a really good size. And I probably paid about $6 or $7 for this. I got it from an online consignment shop sale, and I took $20 for it, which I normally probably wouldn't have gone that low. It was still a profit, so I'm not going to complain, but because the week has started so slow, this is something I kind of do that maybe I shouldn't do, but as the weekend started and someone sent me an offer for $20, I was like, I don't know, I'll take this, any sales I can get, so I took it. So like I said, I can't complain as a profit, but I probably would have tried to get a bit more for it had sales been better. It's just, kind of the reality of the business. Like I don't know, sometimes I base which offers I'll accept on how much I've done in sales that day, just because I like to do at least $100 in sales, and I need to accept the offers that will get me there. So anyway, moving on. The next item is an August silk sweater. It's a cardigan sweater, kind of like a mesh. It is pretty. I probably paid about $2 for this. Not positive. I think it's like a linen blend, which is always good. And it sold for $17.49 plus the shipping because it's heavy. Okay. This was a good sale. It's a brand that I love. I'm not sure if you pronounce it Cabi or Cabi, so C-A-B-I. Good brand. It's like a quilted asymmetrical jacket, and they paid full price for it. It was priced at $24.49. Plus they paid the shipping, and I probably paid $3 or $4. I know I got that at Value World with a 50% off coupon. This was a fun one. So I love vintage. I picked up this vintage dress. It's really cool. It's like pleated, kind of a mod kind of style, 60s maybe, but it's a neat dress. It sold for $15, and I probably only paid like $2 for it, so I love my vintage. Usually, you know, I sell things on Etsy and eBay, and a lot of times it'll sell on eBay. Sometimes the stuff will sell on Etsy, which is nice. I really like Etsy because the stuff will sell, it sells for more on Etsy than it sells on eBay. You can also sell, I sell like vintage toys or games too, things other than clothes. Like the last thing I sold on Etsy was a vintage, sorry, there's something funky around my hair. I sold a vintage Battleship game from the 60s, so that was pretty neat. The woman said that she wanted it for her mother's 50th birthday party. So this is, next one is a J. Jill dress, and it's like a maxi dress, kind of like a peasant style. Sorry, my arms are so short. But it's a really cute dress. Like, I love selling J. Jill dresses. They sell well. This one I probably paid about $2 to $3 for, and it sold for $18. So, cardigans, I always sell a ton of cardigans. If they're in good shape, I pick them up. So I wouldn't normally pay like more than $1 for like a Banana Republic cardigan. So this was definitely less than $1. It's really light. It's a pretty color. And it sold for, let me see. It sold for $10.50 plus the shipping. The buyer paid the shipping on that one. This was just a little $10 sale, but I definitely paid less than $1 for this guy. It's this Cartoon Network stuff. I mean, it doesn't sell for like a ton, but it always sells consistently for me, so I get it. I have no idea who these like characters are, but if it's Cartoon Network, then I pick it up because $10. The next one is another item that I got from Value World. The brand is 89th in Madison, and it had the tags with it. That's why I picked it up. So it was originally $54, and it's just a bright pink, like open front cardigan sweater, and it sold for $20 plus the shipping. Okay, so another dress, of course. This one is really pretty. It's Jillian Jones. I think this one cost me less than $1. It's silk. It's a really pretty dress. I like the colors. It ended up selling for $15, and it's super light, so I paid the shipping on that. Offered free shipping on that one. The next thing is something I was trying to figure out how much I actually paid for this. I can't remember exactly, but I wouldn't have paid more than $5. I wouldn't think. But it's a Chico's Traveler's outfit, so it has like the top and the pants with it, and it's this kind of signature Chico's like slinky sort of fabric. It's just like a long sleeve top with the pants that go with it. And it sold for $27.97, so about $28. And like I said, I wouldn't have paid more than $5, I don't think. Okay, next, this is a cable and gauge sweater, and I found it with the tags still on it. Probably paid about $2 for it. It's got this pretty like embellishment on the shoulders. And this sold for $18. So like I said, I probably paid $2, sold for $18. All right. The next thing, oh, this was kind of interesting. So I run a lot of auctions over the weekend. I do that to create traffic through my store. I think that I've noticed since I've been doing a lot of auctions, it has been increasing my regular sales on things that are fixed price. So I have like literally hundreds, I had like 100 auctions end this weekend. And I don't typically show those items, not because I don't want to show you, but because, I mean, the auctions end anywhere from 99 cents to like $10 at the most, somewhere in there, usually not even that high. So I don't really see the point in showing those to you because they're not items that are should be on the lookout for. They're not gonna turn like that big of a profit, and I can't guarantee that you would make money off of those items. I happen to get them for about 30 cents a piece. So even if they sell for 99 cents, then I'm still making a profit. It's driving traffic. But occasionally, you know, I'll set something to auction and it kind of surprises me. So I will show you that sometimes. But like I said, I'm not trying to hide anything or, you know, purposely not show you those items. It's just I want to show you the brands that you should be on the lookout for that are going to actually get you a profit if you pay $2 or $3 for them. So this one actually, like I said, it surprised me. It's a Dare shirt. I got this for 30 cents and I was like, well, let's see what happens. I mean, some people have like the Dare nostalgia. We all did it in school, went through the Dare program. Turns out it was an incredibly ineffective program, and there aren't any statistics that say that it was ever effective or prevented, you know, a significant portion of people from doing drugs. But I mean, obviously, heart was in the right place on that one. Encouraging kids to stay away from drugs is a good thing. But anyway, so the Dare shirt, sorry, that was my aside. I set it at auction for 99 cents, and it sold for $8.50. Plus the shipping, so pretty good. If you find a Dare shirt, you probably will be able to get something out of it if you find it for the right price. The next thing is an Eddie Bauer cardigan. These always sell well for me, especially like in the size large, size extra large. It's just a pretty basic striped cardigan. I paid less than $1 for this, and it sold for $14. Okay, so this is, the next thing I'm going to show you is one of my favorite things to find when I'm out thrifting because it generally sells well. And I was super excited to find this one because it's a good size. It's a larger size, which sells well in this brand. It's the Victoria's Secret bra top. So it has like the inside like shelf bra, kind of like padding too. And it's really cute. It's like a cold shoulder. This cost me 30 cents. Let me show you. Yeah, it's like the cold shoulder because it has the cutout here where it would lie on your shoulder. See? So this cost me 30 cents and it sold for $19. They also make really cute like the bra top dresses. So I'm always happy to find those too. And I'm not sure if, I know Victoria's Secret is discontinuing or it already did discontinue its clothing line. So I'm not sure if the bra top stuff got discontinued as well. I imagine it did, but I'm not positive on that. So it's probably, if they did, then it's going to be harder and harder to find. All right, next item. This is an Anthropologie brand, Odalie, I think it is pronounced. And I think I actually showed this in my last like Value World haul video. I probably paid about $2 for this, and it sold for $16. Super light, so offered free shipping. So I just realized that a lot of the stuff I'm showing is actually are items that I showed from my Value World haul, because I know I showed this. It's the Tommy Bahama sweater. It's like a silk, is it silk blend or? Yeah, silk blend. And it was brand new with the tags, originally $135. And I think I paid up for it. I paid like $8 because I knew that I could get over 20. And it sold for $29. So that was a good find. Here is another one of my 30-cent items. It's Lane Bryant, and it's just like a striped polo shirt. So Lane Bryant does pretty well for me. I don't usually get a ton for the items, like, you know, not usually over 20, usually under that. But it only cost me 30 cents, and it sold for $12.50. So that is a pretty good return on that. This is, not sure how to say the brand, but there it is. It's a really pretty top. It's like a textured sleeveless blouse. And I probably paid about $2, and it sold for $18. Also another really light item that will go pretty inexpensively first class. We got Columbia pants. They're like a hiking pant. They have the zippered pockets and some cargo pockets. I probably paid about $2 to $3 for these, and they sold for $12.99 plus the shipping on those because they're heavy. All right. I've got couple things left, but I didn't actually have a chance to pull everything, so there was some more good stuff that sold. I'm sorry. I'm running short on time. I have an exam on Thursday and an exam on Friday, and then I'm done for the semester, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'll have 10 days off. I can just focus on my business and spending time with my family. That is much needed. I'm gonna try to do this summer, try to up the videos that I make. I have been doing once a week, but maybe try to do maybe at least twice a week, maybe do like a haul video or like a tips video, and then also my regular what sold video. So I'm going to try and do that. Hopefully that will go according to plan, because I am taking classes this summer, but definitely a much lighter load. Okay, so moving on to the clothes. This is a uniform by Jean-Paul Richard, and it's just like a mesh cardigan. This I definitely paid less than $1 for. It sold for $12. So not like an insane profit, but you know, that's how you make your money, is off those kind of sales. Just regular sales like that, what they call bread and butter type items. So this is an interesting one. When I first started selling on eBay, I had no idea how to do it professionally. So I thought, you know, there's got to be like a source of information. I had read like all of the books and stuff, but the interesting thing about like reading books about how to sell online or how to sell on eBay is how quickly they become outdated. So the only resources that were available to me were already outdated. So I was like, how can I get current information? Because like I said, I really didn't know what I was doing. So that's when I joined some Facebook groups, and some pretty big ones that had just started, actually, when I just started selling. So I started getting information from those, and I noticed people were posting about expired ink. And I thought, why in the world would you sell expired ink? It's expired, but it does sell, and it sells really well. So I got these for about 50 cents a piece at a thrift shop, and they sold, I think there was a lot. I lotted them up, like the similar model, for the similar model printers. And so I lotted up 8 of them, paid 50 cents a piece, and they sold for $25 plus the shipping. So don't pass up expired ink. You know, that's also a really good benefit of being involved in the reseller communities, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram, is people are generous usually with their knowledge, and they will share with the community when they find something that sells really well. So when I got the expired ink, I already sold like a bunch of it, and I think this was pretty much what was left. So yeah, I mean, you can definitely be thinking outside the box when you're thrifting. Like I said, I never would have thought to pick something up. I learned that from the reseller community a couple years ago. So I hope that's what I'm doing for you guys, is helping you really in a lot of ways, is just recycling knowledge and passing on knowledge that I learned from other people. A lot of this I learned on my own too, from trial and error, which is, you know, a great way to learn. Sometimes you take a chance on something and maybe you don't do as well on it as you hoped, but you learn for next time. So it's all just a learning experience. I mean, I've been doing this for almost 4 years, but I learn literally something every single day. But anyway, I hope you guys have a really good week, and I will see you next Monday.